Hello, everybody. Realm Builder Guy here, and welcome to something a little bit different from the usual. Yes, it's Crusader Kings 3. Yes, it's kind of a Let's Play, but actually, I've decided to do little update videos, post certain streams on how my Crusader Kings 3 adventure is going over on Twitch. You can check that out. Link in the description, twitch.tv/realmbuilder. Because not everybody has Twitch, not everybody will have time to tune in when the stream is live or go back and watch the VODs that are, about 3 hours long. Not from the first stream because I was an idiot. Forgot to tick the little box that said store past broadcast. So that's on starting in the next stream. So as of the second stream that I will do, the plan is streaming every Tuesday, every Friday, work and so on, life permitting, at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 8 in the evening GMT, 9 in the evening Central European Time, and you can kind of adjust it according to how you need it. And I always stream for about 3 hours. First stream was absolutely fantastic, so thank you for everybody that popped by there. It was a little overwhelming in the sense of a lot of people showed up. I thought I would be streaming to an empty room, but thankfully that was not the case. So thank you if you were able to make it. And for those of you not able to make it or not interested in watching streams, but still kind of want to know what's going on, I decided I'm going to do these little stream update videos. They're not going to be very long. It's just kind of a catching people up if you've missed a stream or you don't want to watch the VOD or you just don't have interest in going to Twitch, on what's been happening. Well, as you can see, the world is an interesting place, especially right here in Central Europe. And I'm going to get into everything that happened. But first, I wanted to introduce you to our main character. Our main character, right here, pop him out. This is Wilhelm. That's right, Wilhelm von Hohenhorst. So I decided to go with, first of all, the 867 start. It is now 887, so it's taken 20 years to get this point. I decided to create my own custom character in my own custom house. And this is Duke Wilhelm, even though he started as Count. And I'll get into the story in a minute. From the von Hohenhorst family. The von Hohenhorst family actually originated from a completely different part. And here in Westfalen, specifically in Münster. And the von Hohenhorsts are a knightly family, a knightly order that traces its lineage all the way back to the days of Charlemagne and being generals in his and commanders in his armies. And through that, they were granted holdings outside of the large city of Münster. Well, they grew with time and stature and were kind of a well-established knightly military family until this gentleman's predecessor came in, so the previous bishop, Prince Bishop of Münster. And through some backroom dealings, when Wilhelm's father was ailing in health, decided to swoop in and take the lands and smear the name of the von Hohenhorst family. While pleading with the king of East Francia at the time, Wilhelm's father was granted lands in the county of Mansfeld, all the way out here, on the easternmost frontier of East Francia and Christianity. Everything to the east was pagan, and he said, if you want to reestablish yourself in my good graces, you need to spend time out there. You will not return to your lands, and you will fight the pagans for the glory of East Francia and God. So when his father then passed away, Wilhelm took over. Shortly before he took over, he already had 2 children at the time. At the age of 22, his wife passed away. So there was Wilhelm, count of a small county in Mansfeld with 2 children and no wife. Well, he is now, of course, at the age of 42. He is wrathful, ambitious, and just. He was also a tough soldier right from the get-go, hale, as well as an aspiring blade master. With all of that in, he was brought up in the martial lifestyle of his knightly family and started fighting. Now, his goal not only to bring glory to his family and reestablish them in the good graces of the king of East Francia, but also in the world at large. But the ultimate goal that he will not let go and his heirs will not let go is to one day return to the countryside of Münster, Osnabrück, Tecklenburg, and so on, and reestablish themselves there. But it's still far away. Now, one of the goals was, of course, to expand into Lusatia. Well, what has happened? Well, as you can see, he is no longer the Count of Mansfeld. Through, some say dubious claims, but claims nonetheless, he expanded to the south and started eating up the land within the Duchy of Thüringen, or Thuringia. But then eventually his bishop discovered new claims that predate Wilhelm or his father or even his grandfather, that actually the von Hohenhorst family did have family in Kassel, not too far away from Münster, if you could see here, through Paderborn, and as such had a rightful claim to the lands of Thüringen. After a battle, with a pretty quick battle, with his allies from Lippe, well, Wilhelm became the Duke of Thüringen, or Thuringia, and the von Hohenhorst family expanded its reach. He also has claims in neighboring lands that are not to be discounted. But beyond that, he has also gained children. One of them is Count Philip of Blankenburg, who gained this through the second marriage that Wilhelm had. His previous wife, of course, she passed, and then his second wife passed, but she had claims in Saxony. Not only then does Count Philip of Blankenburg get Blankenburg, but he also has claims to the Duchy of Saxony itself and the Duchy of Ostwestfalen, as well as, of course, Thuringia, where his father rules, as well as across all of Saxony. But not just him, no, his brother, who became Count Bruno of Halberstadt, has the exact same claims. Because of that, the previous liege of Count Wilhelm, Duke Wilhelm, is none other than Duke Bruno of Saxony, his former brother-in-law. And he has now declared war for Mansfeld. He said, fine, I will take that back. Of course, this has put us, or better said Wilhelm, in a precarious position because all of his allies are bannermen of Saxony. So he is isolated. And on top of that, there is a large war involving his liege lord. Who is his liege lord? Well, it is, of course, Emperor Louis the Younger of Italia. That's right, the Italian Empire has come to be. And this was formed, of course, Louis was the king of Italy at the beginning of the 867 start. He then gained Lotharingia because his brother died without an heir, and he became the heir. He then declared war against his other brother and conquered East Francia, and then declared the Empire of Italia, as you can see, pretty much EHRE. So very, very interesting. But he is now at war with the King of Bavaria, who is occupying a lot of Duke Wilhelm's lands. Interesting thing here, also has claims on the Kingdom of West Francia. So Italia is the major power in the world in 867. Beyond that, West Francia has split. Aquitaine is now a large power. Brittany has expanded. England has been created without King Alfred, who died without being king. Danelaw has been created or called out in England as well, in Britain, and the Norse continue to expand. And as far as Eastern expansion, well, Lusatia oftentimes, their rulers allied with the Norse, specifically the sons of Ragnar. And Radomil, who is holding Wilhelm's heir and eldest son prisoner, also is allied with a few other ones, including the Jarl of Jylland. So that is the situation we find ourselves in stream in 887. So 20 years in, the lowly Count Wilhelm von Hohenhorst moved from Mansfeld to become the Duke, or Herzog in German, of all of Thuringia, and is now at a war with his let's call it fellow imperial vassal, the Duke of Saxony, who only wants Mansfeld, so given his superior forces, and that all of Wilhelm's allies are currently vassals of Saxony and therefore cannot come to his aid, not even his own sons, as fate would have it. On top of that, Bavaria is occupying so much of his lands that he even cannot call in enough of his original levies. So this is going to be a very, very difficult war for Wilhelm to fight. But that will be in the next stream, which will be on Friday, the 2nd of April at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Quick math, that is then, of course, 8 o'clock in the evening GMT, 9 o'clock in the evening Central European Time. I hope you pop by. Let me know down in the comments if you would like these little mini summary videos on how the stream is going in after future streams as well. They're fun, they're easy to do, and it's just to kind of catch you up. I may even do that when I stop streaming or stream something other than CK3, just kind of to connect with you as well. So let me know that down in the comments. Don't forget to the like button. And if you want to follow how things are going on Twitch, head on over to twitch.tv/realmbuilder. So until next time, I'm Realmbuilder Guy, and I'll talk to you soon.